king demands an audience, my prince.
No, I was about to say that. You're right. I don't remember all the swords like leading up to the steps like that. Yeah.
Just
the throne. Yeah.
I need to understand the charge before I can attempt to discredit it.
You defiled her.
Oh! Here is a woman grown. Better a first experience be with me than some whore.
I have spent a lifetime defending you. But your heart is even blacker than I thought.
Wed her to me. When I offered up my crown, you said I could have anything. I want Rhaenyra. I'll take her as she is and wed her in the tradition of our house.
Oh my goodness.
You're already wed.
That didn't stop Aegon the Conqueror from taking a second wife.
You are a plague, sent to destroy me.
Unbelievable.
Give me Rhaenyra to take to wife, and we will return the House of the Dragon to its proper glory.
It's my throne.
I thought he didn't do anything with Rhaenyra.
He didn't.
Oh, okay.
Go back to the
He just said he could protect her, you know.
But he didn't deny it. That's what I'm saying. He should have denied it.
Strive to restore whatever scrap of honor remains in you.
It is not in Rhaenyra's nature to be deceitful. I cannot say the same for your brother.
How does confessing to such things serve him?
Right.
By reducing you. She swore to me that she remains a maiden. And I believe her.
You know everybody knows now.
You've yet to ask me for the truth of what happened.
The truth does not matter, Rhaenyra. Only perception.
Perception, yeah.
You have exposed yourself. Now we must both suffer the consequences.
So you'll strip me of my titles and name Aegon in my stead.
I would. But it is mine to hold the realm together, not sow it with further division. You will wed Selena Velaryon, and you will do so without protest.
So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache.
Right. Well,
Ever since he named her.
he tried to give her a choice.
With the combined strength of our shared dragons and naval fleets, no one would dare to stand against us.
And what will you do about the vulture who perches upon your throne? Your hand. He wants Aegon to be named heir. And he will stop at nothing to see it done, including spying on me to bring about my ruin. I will do my duty as heir and wed Sir Laenor.
Okay.
But you must first do yours as king.
Jaehaerys named you Hand in Balon's stead.
That's hardly how I viewed it, Your Grace. It was a duty.
You are the man that taught me how to be king. Just 5 days. You went from being another man in Jaehaerys' court to the second most powerful man in the realm. I wonder, how long did it take you to choose yourself over your king? I will never recover from Emma's death. But Alicent, she took me through the worst of my grief. She was a calculated distraction. I only now realize how well calculated it was.
Hell yeah.
Is an
That's
absurdity.
mine.
The Queen loves you.
You were a faithful servant, Otto.
Emotion.
The crown and the realm, both owe you a debt that can never be repaid. But I can no longer trust your judgment.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Tea, Princess.
Okay, so, well, they gave her the tea. I mean that's a positive because she did have sex with Kristen. So, you know, because what happens, you know, she's denying having sex with Daemon, which she didn't. But what if she did get pregnant?
Yeah, she can stand in that truth.
I just can't believe all of this happened, you know, in just one episode, that Daemon would literally intentionally set her up in that way.
Well, he set up because, again, what did we say about him?
I thought he loved Rhaenyra.
He does, and he loves her enough to set up to marry.
Oh, you think that's what it was? He set her up to marry her? I thought he set her up to ruin her reputation.
Well, he did that, but he knew that what the next play could be for him. The next play for him is to save face, is to marry her.
Yeah.
That way, the house itself doesn't get a black eye, and the reputation of her doesn't fall, because they do this type of stuff anyway.
Right, yeah. But I just didn't see it from Daemon, because I thought that he had a different relationship with Rhaenyra, you know, that he respected her. And that he really cared about her.
He does
but
care about her.
For him to do that, he didn't. It's like you don't even care. Okay, now we have to be married. You don't even care that I hold such contempt for you now. You know, that's, I don't know.
No, it's all about the end game for him.
I am too done. I am too done that he did that.
Yeah, I know you was done when you cut his hair too. You was like,
Whatever.
It looked the same. Nah, but the king has been struggling with this whole thing, and then for this to be dropped in his lap, it's really, you know, I don't know where he's going to go from this. I mean, I guess he did say, you know, now you don't have a choice.
Yeah, now you don't have a choice. I mean, he's doing the best that he can. You know what I'm saying? What else can we expect of this man? He gave her a choice, and she literally turned down everyone, and stopped the tour. 2 months early. So, you know what I'm saying? What are you supposed to do? You got this man's hands tied behind his back. At this point, we've heard about the marriage to the marriage of the two houses. You know, the sea people, right?
Right, Corlys.
And then Bravos. Yeah, Corlys's daughter and the sea people of Bravos. Come on, that's a very powerful alliance. So we have to make a move.
Well, yeah, and then Corlys and Daemon are cool. So if Daemon doesn't find a way to get the crown, Daemon can always side with Corlys. In some type of, you know, civil war between the families.
Yeah.
Which might be his end game. I mean, who knows what Daemon's plan is, his backup plan. We know what his plan is now. Shame her just enough so his brother's forced to have them marry.
Unreal that he didn't even deny it. I don't know. I'm still blurry about this whole him coming on to her. Like, why didn't he go all the way through with it? And why did he disappear? And then the next scene, he seems drugged out of his mind with no explanation. What is going on? I don't understand.
Look, my thing is, if he's gonna take power, he has to find a way, because I mean, unlike some, he's not going to kill his brother. All right?
Who?
Daemon. Daemon's not going to kill his brother in order to take power.
Well, yeah, I don't see that happening. I didn't see him doing this either. So, you know, who knows?
I mean, Corlys's power, Corlys's power play, we see where he's going. You know, to create his own sort of backing to gain power. But I still don't know how that's going to play with the king, who is the resident king now.
Viserys,
right? So Corlys, I believe, is hoping for that Daemon has gained enough momentum to shift the power so that he becomes the king. But Daemon, as we've seen, he has to push the agenda because his brother won't. Like, wasn't it sort of pretentious for him to walk in there with his crown on?
Oh, yeah, that was very pretentious. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding? Yes, absolutely. But, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less, especially after what he had to do in order to accomplish that. You know what I mean? So, of course, he's just going to be puffing his chest out. And Viserys actually wound up thanking him at the end of that. Like, thank you for helping us. Thank you for saving us.
He didn't have a choice, really.
Yeah.
But for him to kneel and yield that crown that he had on.
Well, yeah.
But he was sending a message.
Oh,
like, the message was sent him walking
They said
in the
that,
crown.
yeah, they named me King of the Sea, right? King of the, what was it? Was it that? King of the Sea?
Yeah, which is the name of that.
Yeah, so.
Was there anything else going on that we missing?
No, they had that long, drawn-out scene with the Daemon taking Rhaenyra through. It
God,
lasted a long
the
time
10 to
because
15
yeah, her
days,
escaping, getting the paper to go and escape, and then just taking her through the city and letting her watch the little
piece
play.
by piece. Let me take one.
Right.
My arm take off. Let me
Right.
take the neck take off.
Right, you mean when she got with Kristen, right?
She
After
got
all of that, get to Kristen, then we're literally watching them take off the armor. So that was so long. But yeah, so that was interesting. It started with one man and ended with another. So what can you do?
But do you think when you saw Kristen that he might be a love interest when she picked him? I'm just wondering what you.
Oh, the first time, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
same.
When I first saw him. So I mean, this was not a surprise. The surprise to me was Daemon. Although you prepped me in the beginning when you even mentioned, like my mind literally was not even there until you said that, and then I couldn't unsee it, and then of course it all came to fruition within this episode where it's like, what?
Yeah.
So if you hadn't said that, I would have really just been out of my mind. You know what I mean?
I think I'm still, I still feel what happened with, the Targaryens in the future episodes.
Oh yeah.
I know that they marry within the family, so
yeah,
it's not a surprise. The 2-year-old would have been a surprise if they moved that agenda forward. I'd have been like,
oh
okay,
yeah. I'm glad they let that go. So yeah. Okay, well, alrighty. On to episode 5. So you have anything else to add, Agent X?
No, not about the last
You're
one.
good. Okay. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do not hesitate to like, comment, subscribe, and share all that good stuff.